Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it smell like basil in here.
Hi, everyone.
Been cutting that basil up.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is October the 31st. I didn't even have to look.
You didn't have to look.
I didn't have to look. And it's 4 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
Central Time
Mm-hmm.
where we are in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
And where are you guys?
I see them. They're up there. I've seen them. They
No,
all.
I mean, where are they located?
That's what they've been telling us.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see, so
Oh.
no worries.
Ha ha.
It's for the good. I just need readers. I can see far away.
Yeah, I can't see far away.
Um,
We went to the grocery store today, and you went one direction. I wanted to go look at something, and then I went and tried to find you. I was like, oh my gosh, I was squinting, like trying to look down the aisle like this.
oh
So I
goodness.
didn't have my glasses because I just need these. I'm just the opposite.
You need yours for far away.
I need
I
mine
need
for
mine
far
for
away.
close up.
Yeah, I don't need readers. I can read fine.
So, do y'all have big plans for today? You know,
Big Halloween.
some people go all out and
Yep,
celebrate Halloween, have trick or treaters come to their house and all that good stuff while we sit at home and have Taco Tuesday.
that's right. Well, most people think this is Halloween. Today is Halloween. It's a big day. Love Halloween. But us Alabama fans know today is Nick Saban's birthday.
Okay. So, happy birthday to Nick Saban and everybody else that has a birthday on Halloween.
Oh my gracious. So you're not dressing up tonight?
No. Well, I'm as dressed up as I'm going to be. I have a Halloween shirt on. It's Cog Heel. It
Oh,
says,
there you go.
Did someone say treat? So this is as dressed up as I'm going to get.
I dressed up like a farmer today.
He's Farmer Jason. And the cold really hadn't hit here yet.
No, it was cold.
It's windy and it's cool. But
what's making it rough today is that the sun's not out.
Well, it's trying to peek its head
Well,
out.
it comes out and then you get hot and you
Yeah.
roll your sleeves up and then it goes away and then you come inside and get your jacket.
But I think most of the country is experiencing a little bit of a cold snap.
Mm-hmm.
And that being said, Jason and I both have, well, I can even see the steam coming off of it. I don't know if y'all can. We've got coffee on this chilly afternoon, decaf.
Got our decaf coffee this afternoon. I'm glad you suggested it too.
It's so good to have a way to warm up.
Isn't it though?
After coming in from, being outside. You walk in the house, even though we don't have the heat on.
Right.
It's night and day difference from being outside, just blocking that wind.
The wind's been rough today.
It has.
And it's that north wind.
North wind
coming
around the house.
Coming around the house.
Mama just went to, we've had a little issue with our gate, so we're manually opening it, closing it, and locking it back. And Mama was going out, and the wind just took it out of her hand and blew it.
It's rough.
And I said, Mama, I hollered at her from where I was working, you're going to have to take it the other way because the north wind will swing the gate open.
Well, actually, it'll swing it both ways.
That's right.
Yeah.
Kind of gets it going the opposite direction of what you think it's going to go.
That's right.
So, yeah, it's been windy today.
It's windy and cold, that's for sure.
Probably has.
Woke up cold.
Probably has where most of y'all are. I went outside with my flannel and my t-shirt under it, and I had to quickly come back inside and get a jacket.
That's right. I did the same thing. Yeah. I did the exact same thing.
Well, you look at the temperature, and the temperature was like 42, something like that.
Yeah.
But the wind chill had it feeling a lot colder.
That wind is whooping. But it's supposed to be 32 tonight.
Feel like 23?
The wind chill is supposed to be like 23 degrees, but 32 is it. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. We can't do anything about it, so we're just preparing for all we can.
I don't think it's going to be that bad.
Well, I mean, that bad. Probably not going to be worse than 32.
I see Crazy Lizzie Goat form on here.
Do you?
Yeah, I saw him pop up.
Hey, Susan.
85 on the space coast of Florida. That was 85 here day before yesterday.
It was. Yeah. So I don't think that front will get that far south.
I don't think so either. I
Yeah.
don't think so either.
What does Sue say the temperature is?
88 in Orlando today. Miss Sue.
88. Wow.
Mm-mm.
Y'all, I'm telling you, I say it every year, but I don't like the cold. When I went out this morning and I had to come back in and get my jacket, I could just do without it.
That's
But
the wind blowing now. Listen.
no,
What's that
that's the
called?
car.
Okay.
I don't think we can do anything about it, so I might as well quit fussing.
That's right. Can't do nothing about it. It don't bother me that bad. Just my ears. That's the main thing on me. That just I don't know why. I got Alabama ears. They're not used to that. I don't have Pittsburgh or Chicago or Canada ears. I got Alabama ears.
Alabama, Florida ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't handle it. When it gets around 40, I almost put my toboggan on this morning. I came this close.
Well, you know, the Canadians say that a toboggan is a sled, but we're talking about a hat.
That's right.
And my hands got kind of cold filling up goose pools this morning.
Did it?
And I thought to myself, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. But it looks like we just have a few days of it, and then it's going to be back to
springtime
non-freezing temperatures.
Back to springtime weather.
Jason, I don't know how this is going to work.
I got a surprise for y'all. And y'all can thank our good friends, Nick and Zoe. I hadn't seen them on here yet at Chestnut Hills Farmstead for this because we got a text message from Nick. And it was a picture of some ice cream at our local Walmart.
That's right.
And it is that brand that we've had on here before, Van Leeuwen.
Yes, in which we tried the ranch dressing on the last one, I believe.
That's right.
We've had Dr. Pepper from Bluebell.
Mm-hmm.
We've tried some different things, but
this one might top the cake.
This one might ruin my coffee. And I don't know if that's possible.
So,
guess what flavor it is?
Y'all have any ideas what flavor this might be?
The Van Leeuwen makes all kind of odd flavored ice cream, but they also make some that are fairly
really good. We got apple pie today too.
Did you buy that one?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I got apple pie today too.
I'm still not sure about that. Me either.
Well, what she's talking about?
It's my watch.
I'm not sure I understand.
But are you ready? My boy Michael Key got it.
He guessed it. Yep, I see several that are guessing it.
All right. So it is dill pickle.
Dill pickle ice cream. My lips are puckering up.
Dill pickle ice cream.
I have a feeling it's a waste of $4.
No, this was on sale for $1.
Not the dill pickle. That was the apple pie.
Oh.
That's what I was disgusted about. The one that you wanted was on sale.
It was not a waste because this is going to be entertaining.
Oh, it's going to be entertaining, all right. It's going to ruin my coffee, I'm telling you.
I'm a big dill pickle fan.
And I am not. So, I told y'all that when I freeze dried the pickles, I liked them better afterwards. Because pickles are just not my favorite.
Me and Carl both love dill pickles.
Well, get her up here and make her try it. Let me smell it.
Don't smell like nothing.
No, it doesn't smell like anything. It's just a ice cream smell. Well, really? Did you bring any spoons?
I got a spoon and I just took the top off of it. So we haven't had this one yet. I'll go first.
Thank you.
I don't mind.
I hope if
it's got chunks of dill pickles.
Let's hope not.
Let me see. Sometimes they got a really good write-up on here.
Well, Jason, I couldn't read it if you wanted me to.
Nothing makes us happier than this dill pickle ice cream.
Okay.
Because there's nothing stopping us. This tangy yet sweet pickle ice cream is more pickle-ized with a dill pickle swirl.
Let me go first. You
don't knock until you try it because you will know.
Let me try it first.
Okay. Oh, me. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Does it taste like dill pickles?
Mm-hmm.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. I wish I had some more to spit it. Do you like it? Oh, my gracious. It's vinegary.
I will say this.
Do you think it's vinegary?
It's vinegary, very vinegary.
I don't even think that's a word, but it's vinegary. Oh, I need some coffee to wash
And
that down.
salty.
It's not good. My face is getting redder as I talk because
I'm
I've
gonna,
had wind on my face. That's why it's red. There's not been any sun, so
it's way better than the ranch.
it's not good though.
I don't dislike it.
Mm.
I really don't. I have to get Mary Carl's opinion on this.
She's not gonna try it.
I don't
Jason, is
dislike
that a
it.
chunk of pickle?
It's got pickle swirls in it.
Pickle swirls.
Mm-hmm.
So like real pickles?
Mm-mm. It just said dill pickle swirl.
Let me look at this. I'm not gonna be able to see.
You can't see that. It's not.
The first ingredients: cream,
Yeah.
milk, cane sugar,
Mm-hmm.
water, egg yolks, tapioca, syrup, cornstarch, vinegar,
Mm-hmm.
salt, sea salt, pectin. We're getting down to the low ingredients, but I don't see anything about pickles.
You don't see anything about pickles?
No. Have y'all had it? Because I want to know.
It's got pickle juice in it.
Pickle juice.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's not good. Jason's continuously eating it, but it's not good.
You know what? I don't think it's that bad.
Well, maybe one of the dogs will eat it.
If I had to rank it from 1 to 10, 10 being awesome, 1 being terrible, I'd give it a solid 5.5.
I give it a 0.
Solid 5.5.
You know what we need to do?
What?
See if Loretta likes it.
Oh, Loretta would love it.
Reckon she'd do a victory lap over some dill pickle ice cream? I don't like it. But it may just be that I don't like pickles. But I don't make that face with a pickle.
The more I eat it, the more I'm liking it.
I don't like it.
It is. The description is right. It does have a creamy, sweet, their vanilla base, which is really, really good, with the dill pickle swirl in it.
All I taste is like a vinegar taste.
So it's kind of like a salt and sweet type of thing with me.
Sorry, guys.
I will say this. If you like dill pickle tater chips, I think you would like this.
Mm-mm.
I do. I
really can eat dill pickle potato chips because I like vinegar and salt chips.
Yeah.
I like dill pickle chips, but that's just a different. But I'm not trying to deter you from buying it. If you see it, try it because you might just like it. They have another one. It's called macaroni and cheese, and that just doesn't sound very good to me.
I'm maybe a 6 out of 10. I like it. I like it. I like it. Somebody said that'd be perfect for a pregnant woman. You're probably right.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Perfect for because they crave pickles and ice cream. So maybe that's where it came from.
That's probably where it came from.
That's where the flavor stemmed from initially.
I think so.
Oh my gracious.
I think it was good. I liked it.
Well, I opted when we were about to go live.
Yeah.
I said, "What about the ice cream?" And Jason said, "Yeah." And I said, "Or we can do it next time." I was trying to get out of it. It may just be that my mind had me thinking it was not going to be good from the beginning.
I was thinking it was going to be awful, just terrible.
Well,
and it's not.
So we both had the same mindset.
Both had the same mindset. Really did. Yeah. I liked it. I really did. I liked it. I could eat it. I could eat it. I don't think I'd pay $4 for it. But if it did go on sale for $1,
you'd buy another one?
I'd buy another one. I would.
Well, I can't wait to see if you get Mary Carl to try it.
All right, she'll try it.
You think?
I can get her to try it. I think she'll try it.
She wouldn't try it for me, but
I think she'll try it.
We shall see.
I think we'll try. We might have to try the mac and cheese. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna sit that one out.
Really?
Yeah.
You'll try the dill pickle and the ranch, but not the mac and cheese.
I just know that I don't like that, and I've already decided I don't like the macaroni and cheese, but I love macaroni and cheese itself. I just can't imagine it being good in ice cream form.
I wouldn't have thought dill pickles would have been good either, but
the ranch really wasn't good.
The ranch was awful.
The ranch was awful.
The ranch was awful.
But I'm sure there's some people out there that probably liked it.
What did you want when you were pregnant? We had to go to the Sonic,
Fruit slush, lemon berry fruit slush,
and it had to have the lemons
the
in it.
whole strawberries and the whole
Yeah,
lemons.
I knew there was something we had to get.
Yeah, and they don't make that anymore.
Really?
No, but that's okay because I don't crave it anymore either.
You don't plan on getting pregnant, do you?
No, I don't. I sure don't.
Oh man.
Baby Bootsy might request
Oh,
that.
Bootsy.
Bootsy.
She might request it, or Bo.
Yeah, it could be.
Bo is really friendly,
and that usually happens when
Let
she's
me-
pregnant.
Let me tell you what she did to me today. So I'm leaving out,
Mhm.
and she wasn't like a full-fledged run, but it was a fast walk to get to me before I got out.
See, that's what she does when she's pregnant. Is she turns into a different goat.
I don't know.
I mean, we didn't put them together with intentions of top or breeding them, but if it were to happen, it's okay.
I'm leaning towards her not. But
Speaking of pregnant,
yeah,
I had Biscuit, our female kitten, was spayed on
Mhm,
Friday. So we weren't live Saturday.
right.
Yes, we were.
We did go live Saturday.
We did go live Saturday, and I don't think I talked about it.
Maybe you didn't.
I don't think I did, but Biscuit is doing very well. She's back in with the boys, and they don't roughhouse very much.
Mm-mm.
They're just kind of mellow.
They're really sweet.
All three of them
All
are
of
just
them.
mellow. So
Sweetest cats we could have.
no babies from
Biscuit.
or
Mhm.
Bramble or Sylvester.
Yes.
So y'all know what this means. Shortly,
I say wait about a week, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Shortly, we will be able to see what they do upon open doors.
Yes.
They may not even go out. I know that they are going to consider the barn their home base, which is what we want.
Correct.
And if they don't want to go out, that's fine. But eventually, we'd like to put a door that they can go in and out of the barn as they please, and in and out of the milk room as they please.
Sounds like a plan. They're doing so well. They got to be the sweetest cats.
They are. All three of them.
All
are so
three
sweet.
of them. And I don't know if I told you about this in person, but in my video, I talked about it. And it is so funny because when I walk in, Biscuit is the first one to greet me. And when you walk in, it's Bramble. And it's the total opposite for me. Bramble's the last one. Now, Sylvester,
he's everybody's
he's
cat.
everybody's cat. So if he's there first, he'll be the first one. But it's for me, it's Biscuit, Sylvester, then Bramble. For you, it's Bramble, Sylvester, and Biscuit. And it's so funny how that is. And I wonder if it's a male and female thing with me being a guy.
I don't know.
That the female cats favor men, and
I don't know.
the male cats favor. I don't know. But it is so funny how that is.
Yeah, it is funny. Somebody said if we put a cat door in the barn itself, we're going to have raccoons and possums going in and out. Not if there's not a food source.
Yeah.
We'll feed them in the milk room and not have access to.
Right.
We've never had a problem with raccoons or possums going in and out of a cat door. We've always had a cat door. We've always had a dog door in our house, in our barns, in our old barn down there. We've got one, and we've never had an issue. So, not to say it can't happen, but we've just never had that problem.
Never had that problem.
Now, at our old house, Mama would have raccoons that came up on her porch.
Right.
She had a cat door on her back porch, but they did not come through the door. They just stayed on the porch. And I think it's just...
But she had a food source out there.
Well, she had a food source on her back screen and porch. And they didn't come in.
Yeah.
They didn't come in the cat door.
Yeah.
They just came to the outside perimeter.
Right.
Never came in.
Right. So now our feed barrels will be in there, but they're sealed up. I don't see how that would attract anything. I really don't. We never had any issue. They're the raccoons and don't get in the feed barrels outside in the wide open.
Yeah, that's right. And knock on wood, I've never seen a raccoon or a possum on this property.
I hadn't either.
And I think it's probably the dogs.
I think so too.
Uh,
I think so too. The dogs.
and cats.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tucker is as much dog as she is cat.
I think
There are
Tucker
times when I
thinks she's
go
a
to the
dog.
barn at night and Tucker's over there.
Yeah.
So she just goes wherever she pleases. I
She's
mean,
something
she
else.
doesn't go inside the barn. She's a little leery of that yet, but
Mm-hmm.
if she wanted to, she could. She
Mm-hmm.
just she's like a dog. She hops on the side by side and rides across the property. Sometimes she jumps off halfway across and makes her way back home, but that's just how she is.
If you were to dress up for Halloween tonight, what costume would you have picked out?
Oh my gracious, don't spring that on me. I don't even know.
Don't
I'm
even
trying to
know.
think of a TV show that I watch.
Don't even know.
I like Gold Rush, so I guess maybe I could be Tony Beats.
There you go.
If y'all watch that show and you know who Tony Beats is, he always wears a black shirt, blue jeans.
Yeah.
He's got long, kind of, well, it's longer than mine, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Gray hair and
Mm-hmm.
a hat. So I'd
Mm-hmm.
be Tony Beats.
You'd be Tony Beats.
Yep. What would you be?
I was just thinking that because I sprung it on you, but I don't know.
That's not fair, is it?
I know that's not fair. Me and Mary watch all kind of shows. That'd be really tough for me.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a TV show.
Don't have to be a TV show, does it? It could be anything. No, Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
I think that's what I could be, Mr. Rogers.
You could be Mr. Rogers.
Yeah,
hang your overalls up and put a tie on.
I'd put my cardigan sweater on.
Yes.
And my canvas tennis shoes.
That's right.
And I'll be Mr. Rogers.
Okay. Y'all, I failed to tell y'all this, but when I took Dee Dee to stay at the vet for the couple of days that we were in Florida, she was able to be weighed while she was there. Not that I don't have scales here, but these were animal scales, and it was just easier. And are y'all ready for this? I don't know how long we've had Dee Dee. It hadn't been that long.
I can't remember. You know I am.
She has gained 2.2 pounds in the short amount of time we've had her. Now, she only weighed 9 pounds when we got her, or when we found her.
Yeah.
But she was kind of thin. She was thin. You
could
feel her backbone and her sides were kind of skinny, but she's gained 2.2 pounds in the short time we've had her.
That's a lot.
So I forgot to share that, and I said I had to remember to tell y'all because she's really looking good.
Somebody had me a great costume, and I don't know why I didn't think of this first. Longhorn Lester.
You could dress up like Lester?
I could pull that off.
Okay.
I had to get me some Crocs.
Yeah.
And then had to get me a real tight t-shirt.
Okay.
And had to get me a fanny pack.
I've never seen him wear a fanny pack. I know y'all said that. And by the way, I've been on the lookout for a different fanny pack. And actually, I woke up during the night last night, and guess what I did? I had fanny packs on my mind. So I did the ultimate no-no. I started Googling.
Oh, goodness.
And if you ever do that during the night, it's a bad thing.
You went down the fanny pack rabbit hole.
I did, and I came out with nothing.
That's what happens.
I came out with nothing.
That's what happens. You get overwhelmed. I do the same thing, y'all.
Well, I had in my mind what I wanted. And I was comparing two before I went to bed. Before I went to bed. I was talking to Jacqueline, texting with Jacqueline. And this is the funny part. As y'all were up here watching TV.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jacqueline texted me and asked me a question. I was making popcorn in the pantry, and I sat down in the floor.
And you started looking at fanny packs.
And I'm chatting with Jacqueline, eating my popcorn. In the meantime, I'm looking for fanny packs. And so when y'all's TV was done, you stayed up here because you were probably working on some business stuff. And Mary Carl comes by the hall and she said, "Mama, you okay?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well, I was talking to Jacqueline. Now I'm looking for fanny packs."
Oh my gosh.
And I was comparing two different sizes. But when I woke up, those two were no longer on my list. It was something completely different.
That's the way it goes.
And that's where I went wrong. I should have just ordered.
That's the way it goes.
I had an ant bite on my face and now it's bleeding.
Uh-oh.
Not good. I had something stuck on a lawnmower blade one day this week. I wanted to get the grass trimmed up and manicured looking before this cold snap comes because I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be on the lawnmower in freezing
I
temperatures.
got you.
Well, I laid down on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
which was a bad no. And I didn't lay in an ant bed, but where I laid down, I realized real quick that it was not a good
You were
place.
close to ants.
I was covered in ants. I came back to the house and Mary Carl was in here and I said, Mary Carl, do I have ants on my back? And I pulled my shirt up and she said, Mama, where have you been? There was ants all over me.
Oh my gosh.
So I even got bit on
Ooh.
my face here. But I did get whatever was stuck in the lawnmower out. Just not on the ground.
I was fixing to say something, and just like that, it's gone.
Probably something about
I cannot remember.
the fanny packs.
It wasn't the fanny packs. Oh, I know what it was. I know what it was. I was going to lead into a different conversation.
Okay, go ahead. I'm done.
And that is, how did you guys like the hour-long video I made? That has got to be the longest video. I know it is, besides a live. And I didn't have intentions of it for being that long, but I knew it was going to be kind of a long video because actually, I don't think I've ever done a video like that where they were with that, we've done chore videos.
Right.
And that would be it.
Mm-hmm.
Or we've done, I don't think we've ever done one from sun up to the end like that. And
well, I know every time I encountered Jason, he was recording. And I said, Is this all for the same video?
Yeah.
And his answer was yes. And I asked him several times, is it gonna be long? and I realized that it was gonna be long just because of how long
everything I was recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you really nailed it when you said it was an hour and 7 minutes.
It was an hour and 7 minutes. It would I thought it was going to be about 30 to 40 minutes. I really did.
But it was just stuff you couldn't cut out.
I could have cut that video down to a 25-minute video, but I don't think people would have got the whole feel of what it's like.
Right.
I really don't.
Right.
And so, I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it. And so, it made me think maybe I could do one of those a quarter.
A quarter. Okay.
Because it changes.
Yeah.
When it gets hot outside, it's going to change a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
When we move, when we get Moody and the boys' pasture built, probably in the next few weeks, things are going to change then. So, it's always changing.
I just thought of something.
What?
Y'all, this is funny. So,
oh, goodness.
Mary Carl and I frequently drive through the woods and look for sticks for her parrots and her pigeons. And they're just branches for them to perch on, whatnot. So, as many times as we have drove through the woods looking for branches, this time we drove by the post that Jason and I set with the T-post driver that we rented, and as well as Brant's crew dug out with the auger.
Yeah.
So we missed setting a pole in concrete. I sent Jason a picture of a bag of concrete that's sitting at a pole. What caught my eye was the pole was like this. And so I immediately started driving towards it. Mary Carl's like, Mama, where are you going? I said, I got to look at something. So I get over there and I realized that the concrete is hard as concrete in the bag, sitting on the ground. We forgot it. Jason said, we must have been really tired.
We must have been really tired that day to forget setting that one pole.
We forgot to set it, and that concrete's hard as concrete.
I can right there in the imagine how hard that concrete. Exactly where is it?
It's about halfway down
on that wood road.
No. Well, yeah.
On the wooded side.
On the wooded side.
Yeah. Wow.
Not on the property division. On the.
Wow.
We totally forgot it.
That is crazy.
That told me during the heat of summer, that was one of those days where we had seen enough.
Yeah.
And it may be that I might have seen it or you might have seen it and we didn't even tell each other. We were probably so tired. But I don't remember missing one.
That is crazy. And I swear I've been down through there.
And I thought we went back and looked to make sure that we had all of them set.
There's
So,
no telling.
needless to say, we got a post that's not in concrete.
Oh,
But that's okay. We're about to get back on fencing, so
yeah, we are.
we'll
Yep.
have to set that one before we begin pulling.
That's right.
That way we know it's good and set up.
Yeah, well,
But I'm not picking up that bag of concrete that's turned hard. The tractor can do that.
that thing's gonna be heavy.
It sure is.
It's gonna be heavy.
Oh gosh, I got tickled as soon as I saw it. I sent Jason the picture. He was like, "We must have been really tired that day."
Yeah, because we were exhausted on those days.
It was so hot and so humid and so y'all know. I mean,
Yeah.
you saw us.
But so yeah, that's no big deal though. We just set the pole back up because it's just
The hole's still there.
Yeah, the pole's just sitting in the hole. It doesn't
It's
have
sitting
anything
in the
around.
hole, and the concrete is sitting beside it. So luckily,
I can't figure out how we missed it.
I don't know how
I
either.
cannot figure out how we missed it.
I don't know how
That's
either.
crazy.
But we've got a few bags of concrete stored in the garage that aren't hard.
Right.
That we can get that pole in the ground. So I'm ready. I'm ready to get things moving on fencing, especially since it is a little cooler. I told you I don't like it, but as we were working today, after I took my jacket on and off 50 times, on and off, you start sweating, you put it back on.
Right.
I was thinking this is maybe I don't lose as much energy as I do in the heat.
I think so. I agree.
You don't get as tired because it's not taking so much out of you.
And plus, it's going to be cool. It's not going to be cold.
That's right. It's just going to be mild temperatures.
It's going to be fine.
I'm kind of excited to get back on it.
Yep.
It's been a nice break, and it'll be something different too with the fencing area we'll be working on.
Right. I was thinking Moody's or the cow pasture will be 2 pools because the other 2 pools are done.
Right. And then same with what? We just got what?
What in the world just happened, y'all? I don't know what that did. Was it me moving my hands?
Did y'all see it?
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see the fireworks?
I bet they think we're wacko.
If they didn't see the fireworks, they think we're crazy.
Did they see them?
I don't know what happened.
What in the world? Did y'all do that?
I almost thought maybe it was my hands that caused it. Maybe
How in the world?
Maybe we have a certain amount of people on here or something. I don't know what caused it.
Do y'all know why we had fireworks?
Oh my gracious!
I'm gonna have to go back and watch this just so
I'm
I
gonna
can
have
see
to
it.
Google that. They had fireworks come up.
There's no telling what's gonna come up when you Google fireworks on my life.
I don't know what caused it.
Wow, y'all!
Oh,
they said they were pretty too.
They were good ones. Yeah. Did we say something like
fireworks? Put fireworks on the screen.
If you got an iPhone, you say Happy New Year. They come up, but no.
Maybe somebody typed it.
I don't know what caused it.
Gee whiz, that's hilarious. I bet Ryan did that as a joke.
Oh man, I ain't seen him on here today.
Oh wow.
Oh my gracious.
That gave us. We're all off track now.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Talking about Moody's fence being 2 pools. Well, Nuggets will be 2 pools as well.
Here's 2 pools. If it does it again. Here's 2 pools. and Nuggets was
2 pools.
Nuggets gonna be 2 pools. The boys is gonna be 3 pools. 1, 2, 3.
Make the fireworks again.
I don't know how to do it. I don't know how he did it.
Y'all, that was hilarious.
I talk with my hands a lot.
Yeah, but that shouldn't make fireworks come up.
I have no idea.
I'm so tickled.
Oh, congratulations. That's what somebody else said. No, that didn't work. I don't know. I don't know what caused it, y'all, but it sure did.
I'm glad y'all saw it. Because if y'all hadn't seen it, we'd have had a hard time explaining it.
Oh, me.
Have y'all ever seen fireworks on anybody else's live?
Yeah.
Oh my gracious. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
I don't think that was it. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I have no idea what caused the fireworks.
I don't either.
Oh, me.
Gosh,
Oh.
I'm all out of whack now. My train of thought is completely gone.
Oh, my gracious. Oh.
I'm not trying to think of something to talk about because I'm really messed up.
Someone said 200,000 followers. Is that it? No, I don't know. I don't know because we're streaming on 4 or 5 different platforms. So I don't know what. I don't know. I have no idea, y'all. Maybe we'll figure it out. We can try it again.
Star party. Somebody said it was a star party.
Oh, my gracious.
I don't know what a star. Well, I mean, I know what stars are, but
I don't know.
oh,
I don't know
gracious.
what caused that. No, because somebody said maybe you touched something when you set your drink down, but I don't think that's it either. Because the computer's here.
No, we couldn't have
Computer's
touched anything.
Yeah, we got the computer up. So
it was cool.
That was cool. I wish I knew how to do it again.
I do too. I'd show y'all. Somebody said moonshine. We don't have any moonshine.
No moonshine.
Oh my gracious. That's hilarious.
Oh well. I don't know how I did it, but anyway. It was cool though.
It was cool.
It was cool.
Somebody said, well, no, we have 214,000 subscribers. Thumbs up with both hands.
I don't know what did it. Something caused it though. I don't know. It was cool.
I'm confused. I wonder if there's 3,000.
We got 3,000 people watching, but I don't know if that's on all the platforms or I don't know.
I don't know either.
Anyways, glad y'all loved seeing the fireworks.
Yes.
Yes.
We don't know how they got there.
But we're glad y'all did.
Okay, so I wanted to tell y'all, and I think I made a mistake on my video where I showed Mary Carl birding at the place that's near us. Did I say Harris Lake in the video?
I can't remember.
Okay, so I think I said Harris Lake, but it's Harrison Lake. And I didn't know if there was any birding people nearby that may want to look that up or whatever. But I didn't want to mislead anybody to think it was the wrong place.
Right. That makes sense. And that place is cool.
It is really cool.
It's really cool.
Y'all, when we pulled up that morning, we were on the way to Tuscaloosa to see Eleanor Head, Jacqueline Zach's daughter, at a little pageant that she was doing. And so we pull up, and it was what, 9 o'clock? Something like that. It was about 9 o'clock in the morning, and there were several cars there, and these people all had just phenomenal cameras. And
they were all birders.
Setups, and so we stopped, and Mary Carl knew that we didn't have but a minute. So she had been talking about this for days. We're going to stop there on the way. And
she gets so excited.
She asked us, does y'all heartbeat fast when there's something that y'all get excited about? She wants to make sure she's normal, you know. Yeah. But we pulled up, and there's a man and a woman and another gentleman standing there talking, and he introduces himself as the president, the director of the Alabama Audubon. Yep. Which, I mean, how incredible is that we pulled up at the same time that the director of Alabama Audubon's there. Right. So he's got a lot of information that he can give us on how to help her, you know. Right, with birds, meeting up with different groups and going birding, whatever. But
and maybe they, other birding hot spots and all that kind of good thing too. So it was cool. It was really cool.
And everybody there was
so nice.
And he told us, he said, you'll find that in this niche, which is, just a specific type of people, I guess, artsy people, so to speak, are so willing to help and so willing to share. And Mary Carl and I were discussing a little bit later about the eBird app, which is where you go in and you put where you saw something.
Right.
And she said, Mama, I wonder if there's one like that for fishing. And I'm not saying anything negative about fishermen, but I told her I didn't think so because they're kind of, well, Michael Key can tell you.
Michael Key's on here. He's not going to tell you where his hot spot is.
No, they're not going to share their secret
That's
spot.
His honey hole.
That's his honey hole.
Yeah, he's not going to share that.
But I guess that's the difference in, catching something and potentially keeping it.
That's right.
And taking a picture, and everybody can take the same picture, Yeah. I mean, it won't be the same quality, of course, but you all have the same opportunity. Whereas if
Right.
Michael caught that fish, he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Michael's not gonna let you know.
Uh-uh.
Yeah. Michael's got them. He's got them all hidden away.
On
He
his
knows it. He knows
GPS.
exactly where them hot spots are.
That's right. Not sharing
Mm-hmm.
that information.
I won't blame you.
Nothing against you fishermen, but you're not gonna have a fishing
Oh, me.
app where you caught your 10-pound bass at,
That's right.
unless there's one floating on the top, like
Like
out.
Brooke did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Speaking of fishing license, mine's expired. Is yours expired, Michael?
mine is expired.
They are different in every state. Me, Carl, and I watch a game warden show that's up in Maine,
Mm-hmm.
and it is so educational about the differences in different states and what they require, and it's so interesting to see.
Yeah.
So their fishing license season is different than ours. Ours is like what, October the 1st, yours expires in Alabama. In some states goes from January 1st to January 1st. To me, that's the way it should be. But who am I?
I would think you would, and maybe it's just too hard to keep up with, but
It would be September to, what did he say?
he said he renewed in August.
He's probably a lifelong member.
No telling. But I would think if I got my fishing license today, it would expire this day next year.
Yeah, you would think that. And I'm sure some states are that way.
Yeah.
But not Alabama.
Not Alabama.
Not Alabama.
Mm-mm.
So who knows? But I'm not going fishing without a license. Because on those game warden shows, you could pop up at any time. And it's amazing to me how few people have fishing license. Look, okay, so this is a funny. The Alabama River was flooded back. This was probably 1996.
Uh-huh.
We're going to say 1996.
Somewhere in the 90s.
Alabama River flooded.
Yeah.
It came up above the city marina.
Yeah.
My friend Christy and I
Uh-huh.
decide we're going to go fishing.
Oh, gosh.
And first of all, she's not the person that you want to go fishing with.
No.
So we go in. My daddy was still alive. We go in the garage and we get one of his. He had some nice fishing rods, and we put them in the trunk of the car. And we go down and we decide we're gonna go fishing. I don't know why we thought that we were gonna catch fish since the river was flooded. That's probably like not when you're gonna catch fish. We're in the parking lot. What was the park? Thinking we're gonna catch fish. Well, here comes Lee Bender, and he wants to know, do we have a fishing license? And we didn't even know there was such a thing as needing a fishing license to go fishing, because all we were doing was just having fun. We weren't really going to catch anything. But he had a very valid point that I didn't even realize at the time. I needed a fishing license.
So did y'all quit?
Well, no.
Y'all kept fishing?
We kept fishing, but I think we knew that it doesn't matter if you're going to catch anything or not. Once you throw that reel in the water, you need a fishing license.
It doesn't matter.
And I broke the law that day.
Yep.
And I won't do it again.
You could have gotten in trouble.
I could have gotten in trouble.
Yep.
I sure didn't know I needed a fishing license to.
And
I broke my daddy's pole when I shut the trunk back.
Oh my gosh.
It was like some.
I think if you fish with a cane pole.
Well, we won't get into all that because I was fishing
you don't
with
need a fishing license.
his rod, and that was not a cane pole.
I think if you fish with a regular old cane pole, they don't have any mechanics on it.
I shut the trunk on his rod and broke it in half. Not smart.
How mad was he?
I probably just put it back and didn't tell him. I don't remember. It wasn't good though. Whatever I did wasn't good.
Oh my gracious.
I still can't fathom why we thought we needed to go fishing when the river was flooded.
Guess who I saw on here?
Who?
Chestnut Hills.
Did you?
I wonder if it's Nick or Zoe. Because if it's Nick, look what I just ate about 40 minutes ago, brother. And guess what? I liked it.
I didn't.
And Brooke didn't like it at all. So Go get some, Nick.
Well, he might have already gotten
He
some.
may have gotten some.
They
He
may have
might
already
have.
tried it.
Maybe so.
They may have not told us their impression.
You think
On
he would have let
purpose.
me? He would let us know, but
Well,
yeah,
you never know. And they're not saying who it is either.
yeah, it is going to melt, but
Yeah, it is gonna melt.
we put it back in the freezer. It'll be okay.
I'm not eating anymore, so I don't care
You
if it
don't
melts
care
or
if
not.
it does or not.
And I'm definitely not drinking it.
Ooh, that would be bad.
Goodness, that's
That
not
would be
something I
bad.
desire to have.
But I think it's good. I really do think it's good. Any more fishing stories like that? You don't have any more fishing stories like that, do you?
I don't know. I can't figure out for the life of me why I wanted to go fishing and the river was flooded.
That is crazy.
And then Lee asking me, did I have a license?
I'm glad he came out there. Was it Little Lee or Big Lee?
Little Lee,
Little Lee.
you're that friend.
And what's funny is they call him Little Lee and Big Lee, but
Little Lee's bigger than Big Lee.
yeah. He is bigger.
Well, they call your daddy Little Joe and they call your granddaddy Big Joe, and it's legit.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Even though he's older and big, he's bigger.
Yep.
And your daddy's little and younger.
They're saying me to put 2 thumbs up. That's what made the
2 thumbs up on the
fireworks come
Well,
up.
we tried that. Nothing works. I mean, I don't think we did anything. I think it. I don't know. I don't know.
I can't get it. I don't know what made them.
But
No idea.
I guarantee you, my Google's gonna tell me
Oh,
when
man.
we get finished. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be angry because I got to figure out why the fireworks came on.
Melted ice cream makes great French toast. You know, I have never thought of that.
I bet a
love
good
French
vanilla.
I love. Now their vanilla is great because this is actually a French ice cream, which is more of a custard type ice cream.
Oh, when we were in Florida, we saw that there was a Culver's near us, and I wanted to go for custard that night, but we had eaten a pretty big meal, and we didn't get to go. But
Do you know the entire time we were there, I don't think we ate a single dessert.
we didn't.
Which is odd.
When we got back, my mama said, "Did y'all eat good?" And I said, "Yeah." She always wants to know about the food. And I said, "Yeah." And she said, "Well, what all did you eat? You don't look like you've gained a pound." And I thought, well, gracious.
Oh, man.
I hope if I gained just a pound, you wouldn't be able to tell it.
We ate good.
We did, but
We ate good.
we still stayed.
But we didn't.
Eggnog makes great French toast. Oh my gracious.
And somebody sent us an email this week. It said
Wait,
eggnog is
there's
in
Nick
stock.
and Zoe.
What'd they say?
Y'all gotta get the flavors I
got the dill pickle. I got the dill pickle. And it's good.
Isn't that what he said?
Yeah. Dill pickle and that mac and cheese. We didn't get the mac and cheese. We just got the dill pickle. I'm gonna get a little
Jason.
one bite. It's not bad.
It's not bad, but
It's
don't
not
give
bad.
me another bite.
It is not that bad.
I'm gonna have to make. I saw eggnog in the grocery store this
Yeah.
week, and I'm gonna have to make some French toast with eggnog.
And y'all know what? We still have the bottle of rum that we had with our eggnog last year. So we'll have to have eggnog and a
I
little
don't
bit of
even
rum.
remember us doing that.
Yeah, we had it on live. You don't remember?
I guess I
Did
did.
you have too much?
No. Eggnog is so good. I love it.
Oh, man.
Have you
Oh.
had fried pickles? Okay, so
Mm.
every restaurant we went to in Florida, guess what we had? Fried pickles. Because that's Mary Carl and Jason's favorite. And so I was happy that they ordered that because I knew I wasn't gonna eat very many of them.
Yeah.
Just not my favorite thing.
That last restaurant we went to were really good.
The last restaurant we went to offered fried green tomatoes with crab meat on top. And that sounded yummy to me.
That did sound yummy, but we didn't get it.
No, we didn't.
But we
got
did get the fried pickles, and they were
instead.
good. You can always tell those were done in-house. But sometimes you can tell when they're not in-house.
Right.
You can tell that they're already come out of the, what's that food truck? Cisco bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Already ready.
Just pop 'em in the
Pre-battered
fry.
and all that stuff. No,
You can tell.
I like them to be
Mm-hmm.
fresh.
Eggnog and coffee. Have we done that yet?
No.
You guys are just, I'm telling y'all the truth.
Oh my gracious, I bet that's delicious.
We could have eggnog and coffee with our eggnog French toast.
That's eggnog overload. We need to make some
Man.
homemade eggnog.
We do. We never done homemade eggnog.
Let me tell y'all what happened to me this morning. So Jason's at the barn finishing up chores. I took care of the chickens and I get the eggs.
Till it this morning?
Yes. And I'm headed out the gate.
Oh,
and I
my
have
gracious.
Tucker, Dee Dee,
Yep.
Bandit, Rocky, and Holly.
And Holly.
All following me.
All of them.
So I tell Jason, look at my crew.
You're coming out the gate and pulling the gate closed. You're fixing to shut the gate.
Look at my crew.
Look at my crew. And as soon as
crew came out.
Yeah, as soon as the ooh and crew came out.
Bam.
One of them boys, they were wrestling. I mean, it's like having live WWE here.
Well, I wish you had been recording at the time.
I know, I wasn't at the time. And
eggs went everywhere.
They knocked them out. It looked like the fireworks on
it did. Eggs went everywhere. I bet there were 16 eggs.
It was eggs.
And I told Jason, I said, I was just fixing to tell you to show everybody how beautiful our eggs were today, because the mixture is always different. It's always a different green, blue.
I mean, tell you what,
brown, pink, purple. The pink.
No, so if we have a big day,
today was a big day, and they busted them all.
Do you ever notice that? So you got that nesting box, right? So it's like this. So the first few are, brown, a little white. On that end are almost all blue.
All green and blue.
So they lay on the end.
Yep.
Isn't that crazy?
It is. It's almost like that they're telling you, this is my space.
Yeah.
And this is your space.
Yeah.
And don't you cross it.
The blue and green egg layers lay on that corner on the end.
They do.
And everybody else lays on the other side.
Yes.
And I noticed that the other day. I was like, that is unreal, because I just kept pulling out a blue egg, a blue egg, a blue egg, a blue egg. I was like, goodness gracious.
Well, I tell you, I didn't say anything to them. I kept on carrying my empty basket all the way home, because inside my empty basket, there was all sorts of yucky yolk and busted egg and a few. I just kept going. I just shut the gate and kept walking and carried on about my day. Shook my head.
Shook your head.
What was I supposed to do about it? You can't fix a broken egg.
So you can't put Humpty Dumpty back together again.
The damage was done. What
done.
good was I to be mad?
An explosion.
It was an explosion. I don't know how it didn't get all over me.
Oh my gracious.
I don't know how it didn't.
I don't know either.
And the boys never stopped.
No,
they kept wrestling and they kept on, and it was just, but I was a little sick to my stomach to see all that beautiful work that those girls did busted.
Do you know what else is like? I noticed it today.
What?
It's like watching one of them UFC matches in the octagon. When we fill up them pools in the mornings, them geese, they'll circle that pool like an audience, like this. And two of them are in there, and they're having it. They just, ruh, and they doing this and doing that. And the next thing you know, they're out. And then two more get in there.
Yeah, it's like their ring. It's
it
like
is.
Well, I think what happens is somebody's girl gets in there and the male gets mad and doesn't want that male near her.
I believe
but, for the most part, they all get along until pool time comes about.
Yeah, and after about 10 or 15 minutes of this full-fledged WrestleMania we have going on there,
they calm down.
It gets real quiet.
It's over.
It is crazy.
It is over. Yeah. But it is quite ridiculous how they decide that maybe they're trying to claim that pool for themselves.
I don't know what they're doing, but it's been like that every morning, and you can know when it's going on because the volume level goes up like 45 notches, and it is really loud.
It is loud. It's ridiculously loud.
And I actually caught some of it on the video this morning
when I was filling up the pools. And
you were done. You done filled them up and everything was done. And
they don't too much. I mean, when we're filling up the pools, they don't too much.
No,
they don't bother us too much.
Not at
They
all.
wait until all is done,
Yep.
and I think they know what's going to happen. They know they're going
Mm-hmm.
to have a little tiff, and no humans need to be near. And Goldie, it does not bother her one bit.
No, it don't bother Goldie at
But
all.
she had geese and ducks where
Yeah,
she
that's true.
previously lived, so that's got to be part of it because
She'll walk right through the months of
yeah,
them. Just
she could care less.
yeah.
And of course, Nugget doesn't care.
Yeah, Nugget don't
They're
care.
his crew.
Yeah.
They're his flock, I guess you would say.
He probably talked him into doing that for his entertainment in the mornings.
Well, you know how he acted when we moved him over before we moved the geese over.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, "My buddies are still over there."
Yeah,
and
he didn't like them being nowhere.
they need to come. And I don't think he has any attraction to them. I think he just feels like that's his flock.
I think so.
That's my thoughts anyway.
He definitely changed his tune once they got in there.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. I
Most
can't wait
definitely.
to see. I mean, it's not much of a pond, but it is water that's more than the pools.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
can't wait to get finished with it and see how they react. See if they even come back to the barn. They may spend all their hours. Nugget may spend all his hours.
It's going to
in
be
there.
very interesting to see.
But the temperatures are not going to be,
I tell you, it don't. The cold weather, and we all do it.
Geese, it doesn't matter.
I'm just we all do this because we treat them like our youngins, and we got names for them, and they all have their own personalities, and so we do humanize them.
Right.
But cold weather does not bother them like it does us.
That's right. It doesn't.
This morning, and I got it on video this morning. Guess who was in the pool this morning?
Nugget?
No, Gus.
Oh my.
It was 40 degrees and Gus is in the pool.
Now I wouldn't have thought that.
I wouldn't have thought it either, but it doesn't bother them at all like it does. And then y'all just wait to the video tomorrow. They are, you can tell that they are enjoying this cold weather.
The pigs?
All the animals.
Oh gosh, our dogs are different dogs.
All the animals.
They've had 10 gears all along, but they're like on gear 35.
It is. Y'all are going to laugh in tomorrow's video. I'm telling y'all, the animals are happy that it is cold. They were tired of that hot summer we had.
I'm looking at my face and I'm definitely windburnt.
The wind's been rough today.
I mean, the sun hasn't been out. This is not sun. This is wind. And you can see where my sunglasses were. I look like a raccoon. But I guess I'm going to have to get me a full face shield for cooler Alabama.
I told you I saw them sweatshirts that
Jason, I don't need that.
It had a hood and then it has a thing that covers you up like
That's
this.
A fisherman shirt.
Like that right there. But I bet it would keep you warm.
Well, it's not that my face is cold. I think it's just the wind coming. And it must have something to do with my skin because yours doesn't do it.
Oh, I just saw something caught my eye. Adventures with Me and T just asked, has there been any word about a pedals event in the spring?
Yes.
Yes. We don't have the full details yet, but I think it's going to be around April 20th.
That's what she said.
And Pedals from the Past, that will be the
spring antiques in the
garden. And so we're going to do that again when it's all finalized and all that. More details will come out, but it looks like we're going to have a spring event.
Yes, it's so much better for us being busy all the time.
Yeah.
To have something that's near us. And I hope you guys understand that, while we were asked to go to Oklahoma again, it's just not something that we can.
It's so rough.
I can't fly. I just can't do it. And the drive would take us a full day. And Nick and Zoe are going to Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So there's nobody that can take care of the farm or that I would feel comfortable with taking care of the farm.
That's right.
And being right here in Chilton County, Pedals from the Past, it's so convenient for us. So
real convenient for us.
That's why we do the Pedals event and promote it so hard, because it's just.
And speaking of pedals,
what's that?
I want to make sure everybody knows that may live over there or close to the Birmingham and Jemison and Calera and that area, that our coffee is in Petals from the Past.
Right.
And
Petals from the Past has it for sale.
All four. The pumpkin spice, the decaf, the dark, and the regular, the medium.
That's right.
So
it's there for sale, and you wouldn't have to pay shipping if you pick it up there.
And I talked to Ryan today, Ryan the roaster, and our intentions were to stop the pumpkin spice in October.
Mm-hmm.
Just have the little pumpkins. And he said that it was such a
big hit
that he was willing to do it for November as well.
Okay.
So we're
and it makes sense to me because you got Thanksgiving coming up.
Right.
Everybody's still thinking pumpkins in November, and I love it. If you guys have tried it, I haven't seen anything but positive feedback about the pumpkin spice coffee. Everybody says it's not too overpowering, yet it's a subtle flavor.
Right.
So if you hadn't got you some, now's your chance.
That's right. So it will be through November or until he runs out.
That's right. Till he runs out.
That's right. That's right. Gosh, I've seen a lot of people saying it's snowing.
It's not snowing here, and I don't want to talk about it.
Somebody said, Brooke, Google how to make a FaceTime gesture. Hearts, confetti, balloons. It's new on the update. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe we'll have to figure that out. But look at it. It is snowing. That is crazy. Wow.
It's not even November yet.
It's not even November yet, and they're getting snow.
Well, we won't be live on Saturday morning.
Oh, that's right.
We needed to go ahead and say that.
I'm glad you said that.
We have an event that we will be attending. It's not like a meet and greet or anything. It's has to do with birds.
Yeah, this is for Mary Carl.
Yes. Yep. So we will not be doing a live on Saturday, but we do plan to be back here on Tuesday.
That's right.
And hopefully we'll be sharing all the information about the fun that we have on Saturday.
That's right. Big day on Saturday.
And Dee Dee, who is, I'm going to pick her up.
She's snoozing.
I'm going to pick her up. Oh. Baby! Well, I'm going to take her collar off.
She don't want to be picked up.
And I didn't even try to pick her up. I just touched her. Yeah. So I promise y'all, Dee Dee's sitting here, but this is the last time that she will be wearing this because we have a new.
We got a new one.
Pink alternative. For
black and pink.
Black and pink?
Mm-hmm.
For next Tuesday. So y'all stay tuned for Dee Dee's new attire.
That's right.
And don't go buy dill pickle ice cream.
I liked it. I really did like it. Gosh, it's snowing a lot.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to go and fix tacos for dinner.
Yes.
For Taco Tuesday. I don't know what made me think of that.
I don't
know. Has nothing to do with it being Tuesday. It just happened.
You know what? I could eat baked oysters on Monday, tacos on Tuesday, and then baked oysters, and then tacos.
Well, I'm sorry to say I don't have any baked oysters.
I know.
I don't, but I do have tacos. So hope y'all are thinking about your dinner. Maybe some of y'all have already had your dinner, depending on where you are. And,
maybe so. I could be having breakfast. Who knows?
They could be.
Never know.
But we got to figure out what made those fireworks.
Definitely got to figure that out.
If y'all know what made the fireworks,
send us an email.
Yeah. Tell us. It'll save me some time from Googling. I might get up in the middle of the night and decide I really need to know what made those fireworks.
Yep.
So.
Wings.
Okay.
Wings. What's wings? No wings.
Wings.
Oh, no wings.
Dinner.
Oh. They're talking about, you're right. I'd have to throw in hot wings. Oh. I have to throw in hot wings. So it would be baked oysters.
They said it was the rock out hand sign.
What's the rock out hand sign? Rock, paper, scissors. I don't know what the rock out hand.
Okay, we got to go, Jason. I think Jason wants.
Oh, that was confetti, though. That wasn't fireworks.
It won't do it. Oh, my gracious.
And maybe but it only did it for a second. Maybe you're going to do it one time.
Maybe that's what it is. Oh my gracious.
Oh my gracious.
Y'all, we might be on to something.
Mm.
They said hang loose. Oh no, they said hilarious, not hang loose. I can't read.
Okay, it won't work again now. Oh no.
I think it only does it one time. So next Tuesday, when we come on, the first
Oh,
thing we're
goodness.
gonna do is some kind of something to make fireworks or
Oh goodness.
confetti. That
Oh my
is
gracious.
wild.
Wow.
Okay. See y'all Tuesday.
Y'all be good. Go get you some dill pickle ice cream. Serious, it's pretty good.